I've been blessed, and thank you, Shop LC, for trusting me. I've been blessed to spend a lot of time on our TV side nowadays. And you get a little spoiled because you have a co-host, okay? So you have someone to bounce back and forth with. You have someone to kind of chit-chat with so that you can take a few breaths and they can talk. They can take a few breaths and you can talk. It's a ping pong game, right? We're ping-ponging back and forth with our co-host. So when we come to the live stream section and we're all on our own, it takes some energy to bring the show, you guys. So I really want you guys to be a part of this with me. Please be my co-host for this evening. Let's chat. Let's have fun. Let's make this the best 8 to 10 p.m. live stream we have ever had, okay? We got big, bold jewelry, so we're going to get some glamour going. And where there is glamour, there is fun and fabulousness, all right? So how are you going to shop? Like I just said, you will use the comment feature. Now, you're going to comment the words that you see right up here at the top of the screen, okay? Shop 1. That would be for the first item. That will change throughout the show. Now, depending on your platform, you might not actually have that little shop section up top. So I'm going to make sure before we move from item to item, I will let you know, hey, if you love this, comment shop 2. If you love this, comment shop 5, whatever it is. And I always like to notify you guys because I know that shopping online, we're all getting pretty used to that, right? We're getting used to shopping online. But shopping on social media, for many of us, is a whole new ballgame. And I'll be honest, I've only ever ordered a couple of things from social media. And this was probably a while ago. It's probably like 2019. And y'all, they did not come as they appeared on social media. And this was in early social media shopping, so things have changed drastically, but it kind of scarred me. Like, I'm pretty nervous if I see something to order it, because I'm like, is it actually going to look like that? Or is it going to look totally different? Like, I ordered a 2-piece set once, I think in 2019, a size small. Y'all, it was like, the shirt was like this big. I mean, it was teeny tiny. So that was the early days of social media shopping. And I think everything was just, coming directly from China. So you really didn't know what you were going to get. Sizing hadn't really been figured out yet. And so we've definitely figured it out, especially here at Shop LC. And that's also something to note is you're not just simply shopping through a TikTok shop or an Instagram shop or social media shop. You are actually shopping through a home shopping channel, okay? We are on national television. So we have our live broadcast 24/7. Y'all, we don't take a single day off throughout the year, okay? We are on air on our live broadcasts all across America, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, 24 hours a day. We are actually the only home shopping channel that broadcasts 24 hours a day. Other home shopping channels, now around 2 a.m., they switch to pre-recorded content. Not us. No, we are live with you 24/7. So we already know the business. We already know the game when it comes to shopping. We like shopping. We like to shop with you guys. So we are entering into the social media space. We're going on about year 3 now of our live stream presentations. And we're taking what we already know and we're just bringing it here to the live streams. So you are actually shopping through our website. We have been in business for 17 years. When you comment, what it does is it triggers our system to send you a link to that specific product. Okay, so if you're on Facebook or Instagram, it's going to go to your inbox. If you're on YouTube, it's going to go to your comment section. Once you get that link, you click it, it takes you to our website. Okay, so you're going to check out on a secure website, our Shop LC webpage. If you're purchasing a ring or a bracelet, you'll pick your size right there on the website. You can also add budget pay while you're on the web. So budget pay, it's an option. You can either pay whatever you're purchasing today in full, or, excuse me, you can use budget pay. What is budget pay, you might be wondering. Budget pay is simply portioned out payments, okay? So we will portion these out evenly over a span of time. It'll be either 3, 4, or 5 months. Now, everything pretty much that we have in the show today, this is the Glitz and Glam show. So these are going to be big products. A lot of them will be Appraised, Luxoro, Rhapsody. These are going to be products that actually have a specific designer category here at Shop LC. So what that means is these are going to be our high-end products. These are going to be our luxury goods. So with that being said, obviously, that's going to translate to higher prices. So majority of what you see today will actually include 5 budget pay installments. That means 5 equal payments over the next 5 months. So the example I always use is Let's say you order something today and it's $100. You'll pay $20 plus tax today. And then in February, March, April, and May, 2020, 2020. Okay? Easy breezy. Now, you're also going to get complimentary shipping on all orders $49.99 or more. That is a bonus of shopping through our website, and that's what you're doing when you're shopping the live stream. You're shopping through our website via the live stream, okay? So you're checking out through our website, trusted source, and you're going to get an added bonus because you are tuning in and hanging out with us here in the live stream. You are getting an exclusive coupon code. It is good for only the items that you see in our live stream, and it'll be good on these items and active on these items for 48 hours, okay? So anything you like in today's show, if you need to think about it, if you need to ponder it a little bit, you can do that, but don't do it for too long, okay? After those 48 hours or before those 48 hours, try to make your decision. That's how you're going to get the most savings, all right? There's your coupon code right behind me. It is LIVE, LIVE 25. Live 25, that's getting you 25% off everything that you see on this show. We are about to get into some high-end pieces. So when you get a fourth off of a high-end luxury piece, you're going to be saving a lot of money, okay? That's a lot of money, honey, that you are saving by using our coupon code LIVE25. Then you're saving an additional, I don't know, shipping is normally like between like $3 and $7. So you're saving an additional $3 to $7 with your free shipping. So you're getting a lot of bonuses by shopping with us here on the live stream. Use those to your advantage. Take advantage of the deals. Take advantage of the opportunities. We have a 30-day joy guarantee. So that means you have 30 days, no questions asked, returns. We will make that as simple and easy for you as possible. We've got an amazing customer service team. They can help you kind of troubleshoot that in any way that you need. All right, let's get this party started. So this is going to be a mixed gemstone show. We have truly a little bit of everything. And I'm mentioning that up front because there is truly a little bit of everything. You might see a couple gemstones like twice. You might see a couple gemstones that have corresponding items like a ring and a pendant. But for the most part, everything's just going to be a one. We've got just looking at this, we've got grandidierite, we have fire opal, we've got ruby, we've got tanzanite, we've got Ethiopian willow opal, we have, I'm staring at this gemstone, we have kunzite. I was like, why can I not remember? We've got kunzite, we've got tanzanite, we've got morganite. I mean, we kind of have it all, but it's pretty much one of each gemstone. So if you love it, get it, use your coupon code, and then we'll be going on to a new gemstone. So we are kicking off the show with grandidierite. Y'all, I've become such a fan of grandidierite. So this is a gemstone I had no idea existed until I came to work here at Shop LC. To me, grandidierite is the ultimate look of like a mint green. It's like this icy, cool color tone, gorgeous mint green in color. Now, this grandidierite in particular is going to be a AAA gemstone, okay? AAA on this massive grandidierite stone. So that is actually a 12 by 10 millimeter oval, and you're getting 5.23 carats on your grandidierite. Now, we are incorporating our luxuriant lab-grown diamonds here in your double halo. So if you've been curious about lab-grown diamonds, Shop LC is a really great place to use as a resource and to really learn about what lab-grown diamonds are and the world of lab diamonds, also what this means for the jewelry industry, what this means moving forward. So I want to show you it up close there on the hand. You'll see that gorgeous mint green color. There's truly no other gemstone like it. It has a little bit of a milkiness to it. So with grandidierite, we're not looking for a fully translucent stone. Okay, we're looking for a stone that has a really nice, almost thickness to it, right? Most gemstones, you're looking for clarity. You want to be able to kind of look through that stone, clarity, color, cut, clarity. Those are things that you look for. With grandidierite, you're actually looking for almost like this, like you've whisked the interior of the gemstone, and it's like when you whisk a soup and you kind of see like things moving. Or I don't know. It's probably not the greatest description, but that's what I see there. Or when you, I don't know. I'm not getting the right words out, but it's like this mixture. It's like this mixture there. It's like the wind blowing through the stone. That's a good way to describe it. It's like a winter sky with the wind blowing. And then we are using our lab diamonds. So I said this is a great resource, and it really is. Lab diamonds, I'm going to give you a little quick lowdown, are simply diamonds made in a different environment, right? So Earthmine diamonds, we are very dependent on what nature decides to give us, right? The quality depends on the nature, the location. With lab diamonds, we can actually create the most desirable environment for that diamond to grow. So with that, you're going to have more consistency and quality. And obviously as well, we can control the demand. So that's going to allow the pricing to go down as well. So you're going to, overall, you're typically going to pay less for more carat weight. You're going to pay less for better quality than if you were looking at the exact same thing in an Earthmine diamond. All right, so it's a 12 by 10 millimeter there on the grandidierite, but this is a horizontally placed look, and you're actually getting 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom, from diamond to diamond, with that gorgeous double halo. So you're getting 62 points of beautiful diamonds. Now the interior will be that traditional halo, and then the exterior, you're going to get a sunburst style halo. So your ring overall here is going to be done in 10 karat yellow gold. But where you have your white diamonds, we've actually also utilized 10 karat white gold. So that's going to allow those diamonds to appear whiter, brighter, and really pull out that light bright color that you see in your white diamonds. So looking at something like this, now, I don't know if for me, grandidierite, it has a great hardness. It's 7 to 7.5. So this could absolutely be an everyday wear piece. But when I look at the styling, right? When I look at the size of the stone, when I look at just kind of that royal look that you're getting, to me, this would be more of a special occasion piece. Now, with a blouse like this, if you have a blouse that has a little bit of that grandidierite color, I mean, this could be something you wear to the office, right? If you wear business casual attire, if you're wearing a blouse like this with some nice jeans and heels, this would be beautiful. Even, in the summertime, if you have on a nice sundress that has some of this grandidierite color tone to it, some of those teals moving through with some beautiful wedges or beautiful sandals, this would be lovely. It really would. The color, I call it that like icy mint green, kind of that minty teal, but it's also such a beautiful color for spring and summer and even fall, right? When we're bringing in some of those florals, maybe it's going to be some of the greenery that you have in a floral dress is going to correspond to what you see in your grandidierite. It's kind of a pastel, right? So you could also wear this, let's say for Easter, right? Easter Sunday's around the corner. So sizing on this is going to vary. We actually want to just let you know, we have very staggering sizes in this. So we're going to have 6, 7, and 8. And then we are moving upward from there to 10. But there's a lot of sizes sold out. So this is in gold, and it does have just a very traditional band on the back. So you could absolutely talk to our personal shopper team or our customer service and see if they would do ring sizing. Traditionally on items over $1,000 on our live television broadcast, we will actually be able to offer you complimentary ring sizing. So I would call this personal shoppers 888-835-2237 and see what they can do if we don't have your size. Now, if they can't do anything or maybe there's a charge for it, I would have it done through us, so you're not sending it off with a jeweler. But if you have a jeweler you trust, they can do it for you as well. All right, friends, start price on this is going to be $18.50. We are then going to apply our live stream coupon code, bringing you to a grand total of $13.87. All right, so we're bringing down about $500 off of that price, and then you have a budget pay of $277.50. Okay, $277.50. Final peek here at this one. This one will be shop 1. Now, granted, you're right. We are going to have an additional couple of items in, but that was just to kick off the party. This will come with your luxuriant diamond card. So this is going to be the card. We've kind of made some transitions here. So when things were in gold, they used to be part of our Luxoro collection. And we still do have pieces like that if they feature Earthmine diamonds. But now anything that features lab diamonds, we are going to include our luxuriant diamond card. So that's going to have all of your carat weights. It's going to have what gemstones you have, the color, the clarity, the metal, all of the details of your product. That will come included with your ring. Okay, now we're going to get into Fire Opal. Ooh, okay, Mexican Cherry Fire Opal. We do a matching pendant for this. So if you love your fire opal, we've got 2 auctions for you. Wow. So yeah, this is a little bit, whoa. Y'all, I am so, okay, this just goes to show that a halo can make such a huge difference. Because I was about to say this is a little smaller than the Granddaddy, right? It's not. This is also a 12 by 10 millimeter stone. Look at that. And when you see them side by side, you'll realize, oh yeah, they're the exact same size. The Granddaddy just appeared larger because of the halo. Wow, that's really impressive. Okay, so 12 by 10 millimeter stone on your fire opal, just under 3 carats. You're getting 2.96 carats on your Mexican cherry fire opal. Now, Mexican cherry fire opals, they actually come from Jalisco, Mexico, which is also where a ton of the tequila brands that we know, that's actually where they come from, is Jalisco, Mexico. So interesting little fun fact there. You are going to also incorporate your luxuriant lab diamonds into this ring as well. So the way they've done the diamonds on this one is on the band. So moving downward from your fire opal, you're going to have 3 rows of luxuriant lab diamonds. The inner row will be baguette cut stones, and then the outer 2 rows, you're going to have gorgeous round diamonds. And those are kind of at a slant. So you'll notice they drop from the fire opal. So they go downward. They're not just flat to the band. They actually have a downward motion, a slant, and then lean in towards the band. I'll kind of show you that setting here on the hand. Look at that fire opal. Now this is a stone where we talk about clarity, right? I mean, this gemstone is crystal clear. Absolutely stunning. And cherry fire opal is another one that I really didn't know of. Right? When I thought of opal, I thought of Wellow opal. That was just what I knew. That's what I had seen out and about. And so that's really I only thought opal appeared in kind of that milky rainbow color display. I had no clue you could get an opal in this bright, vibrant fire tone. That really is what it is, right? It's a fiery color tone. Hardness on this is going to be 5.5 to 6.5. So personally for me, I probably wouldn't have this as an everyday wear ring, but it all just depends on how you wear your jewelry. If you're a little tougher on your jewelry, I would keep this as a special occasion piece. If you are very delicate with your jewelry, my grandmother, for example, she really only puts her jewelry on when we're going out to dinner or we're going shopping, and then she comes home, she puts it straight in the jewelry box. If that is you, you could absolutely wear this as an everyday ring. It's got a nice big look to it, but it has more of a simplified band, simplified style. So it's not too over the top. And I feel like in 2026, if you want to go big, right? Be you, be true to you, be true to your style. Don't let anyone, especially not me, tell you, oh, that's too big. You can't wear that every day. There are women wearing 10 karat engagement rings every day. Believe me, you can wear this every day if you want to. All right. This is going to be an instant pop of color. Huge burst of color actually on the hand. Burst, pop. I mean, it is just, it's the fire tone. It is the fire tone. Sizing is very limited. Sizing is going to be 6 through 9. Now, again, it's gold, so sizing is always going to be an option for you when we get into gold pieces. And your band does thin out a bit as you get to the back, so it would be very easy to size. This one will also continue to come with your luxuriant diamond card. All of the details of your ring right here on the back. It even includes your gold weight. So you're actually getting 3.52 grams of 10 karat yellow gold. That's something you really want to take note of these days as gold prices are soaring. It's really nice to take note of, oh yeah, I have this much gold in this ring. As you get into those high gram weights, it's going to be some really smart purchases. Okay, so your start price is going to be $2,140. We are going to apply our coupon code. That is going to bring you down to, I did that wrong. I'm like, nope, $15. I don't think so. I'm doing my calculator wrong over here. $2,140. I divided it. That's why. And I did it a second time. We're going to bring you down to $1,605. $1,605, you guys, for a massive fire opal with diamonds in gold. And then you'll have 5 budget payments. You'll pay $321 on budget pay. That is such a great notice, Miss Pat. It almost looked like a ruby. It does. It could almost look like a ruby. I'll say what distinguishes fire opal from ruby is Fire Opal has an underlying orange tone, where Ruby will have almost an underlying fuchsia tone within that gemstone. So that's going to be where you see that slight difference, is you have the underlying fuchsia or you have the underlying orange. That's what makes this so fiery. All right, friends, this will be shop 2. Now we are going to bring you the corresponding pendant. So if you love your Fire Opal, we're not giving you one, but we're giving you 2 chances to get Fire Opal home this evening. I almost called it Fire Opal. Fire Opal, it's a hopeful stone. It's actually a very vibrant, lively stone, which would give you hope, right? It's very lively and very vibrant. Okay, you guys, now this will be part of our Luxoro collection. So we are kind of changing things up here. So remember, in the pendant, we were utilizing lab diamonds. In the ring. I'm sorry. In the ring, we were utilizing lab diamonds. In the pendant, we are actually utilizing earth mined diamonds. So that changes things, right? That's going to be a different ball game here. So you have that center stone. It's going to be a direct match size-wise, a 12 by 10 millimeter oval on your Fire Opal, coming in at just over 3 carats. And then you've got what I call a stair step on your bail. So you're going to have 2 rows of gorgeous earth mine diamonds that actually get thinner as you move up the bail. So you've got 5 diamond baguettes in total, 3 on the bottom section, and then 2 right there above. So they're kind of tapered off as you go up the bail. But those actually are the bail. The bail is covered in diamonds. It's not something that is up above the pendant. And I personally, I love it when the bail is just included in the overall look of the piece. When it's just kind of underneath the diamonds, it's incorporated in. I love it when the design team does that. Now, your chain is going to come with the pendant. That is huge. We have not always been doing that. Something we started maybe about a year ago, maybe a little less. Previously, whenever we had Luxoro pieces, whenever we had Rhapsody pieces, anything in gold, anything in platinum, it was standalone. You would have to purchase the chain separately. Many of you asked us, hey, can we start getting chains included, or can we get an option to add a chain for this much money? And Chablosi said, you know what? Let's just include the chain. Our customers want the chain. Let's include the chain. And I think it really simplifies things for y'all. You're not having to take your gold pendant and switch it every single time you wear a different pendant, switch out that same gold chain. It just simplifies things. So I'm going to hold this up to the neckline, let y'all see. Ooh. Look at that. So this is going to have more of an orange tone, I would say, in comparison. This is going to be a premium crimson Fire Opal. So there's a little difference there. Remember, the last one was the Mexican cherry Fire Opal. That one had more of a red tone. The crimson Fire Opal has more of an orange tone. I'm actually going to show you the difference. And this is such a perk of the live stream because on air, we're not able to compare, but here we can actually do that. So I want y'all to see these side by side, because if you've never seen a Mexican cherry Fire Opal and a crimson Fire Opal, look at the difference. It is substantial, you guys. Okay, so here is your crimson Fire Opal. That's an orange color. Here is your Mexican cherry Fire Opal. That is more of a red color. So there is a difference, not just the name. There's actually a difference in the color tone. This is going to be your bright orange red, and this is going to be a very warm red. All right, so your pendant and chain start price is going to be $18.50. We are then going to apply the coupon code. We're going to bring you down to $1387.50 with a budget pay of $277.50. $277.50 to get this one home. I want to note to you guys, I know these are higher price points. We're looking at all items so far over $1,000. And I know for many of you, we're kicking off a new year. Finances are tight. I am right there with you. I am really trying not to spend, high expenses, which nearly seems impossible because I feel like I walk out the door and I spend so much money, and a lot of it's stuff you need, right? You go to fill up your gas tank. Okay, there's $50. You go to the dollar store to pick up dish detergent, and next thing you know, you spent $12 because you got things for the dog. And I went to Walmart just to buy hangers because I feel like I have a lot of clothes that need hangers, and so there's $14 I spent on hangers. Expenses just add up, and those are like necessities. So I know for many of us right now, the idea of treating yourself to luxury jewelry just seems crazy. It seems like, how could I possibly do that? I'm on a spending freeze. I'm not treating myself right now. That's where budget pay comes in. It allows you to treat yourself without feeling that immense buyer's remorse, that sense of stress, like, oh my gosh, what have I done? This is going to cause me to really be tight next month. If I had to spend $18.49 right now, there's no way I could do it. There is no way I could purchase this pendant, y'all. That's more than my rent. That might be more than some of your mortgage. But having the option to get this home for $277, that makes it possible for me. That makes it feasible for me. I would be in trouble if more places did budget pay. All right. I'd have budget pay payments left and right. It's, to me, just the best system. So this pendant will be shop 3. Shop 3, that is our final fire opal of the show. It was really nice to be able to show you guys side by side the Mexican cherry fire opal and then the crimson fire opal to show you that it's not just a name. And I think when you don't see them next to each other, you don't really recognize the difference. But when you see them right next to each other, it's a very distinct difference. It's easy to distinguish between the Mexican cherry and the crimson. Oh, I just got a little notification. 68 tomorrow, where our offices are here outside of Austin, Texas. I get these little weather notifications. I don't know when I signed up for them, but they send them to me, so not bad to know, because I'm not good about checking my weather, and I'll just wake up and put on whatever I'm feeling that day, and then I walk outside and I'm like, this was maybe not a good idea. It's a lot colder than I thought. Or, oh, it actually got warm today and I'm wearing a turtleneck. So it's nice to have those little weather updates. Okay, now we have Andalusite. I do not know if I've ever presented, maybe once, Andalusite here on the live stream. We have a certified and appraised ring. This is going to be Quad A, you guys. Quad A, Ginny Papo Andalusite. Andalusite is such a unique stone because the color is like no other gemstone. It truly is just in its own lane. You know, we can kind of categorize gemstones, right? We've got tanzanite, cashmere kyanite, blue topaz. They're all in that blue sapphire. They're all in that category. Then we can look at things like morganite. Why am I blanking on it again? I'm staring right at the stone. Kunzite. Those are going to be kind of your pink gemstones. Then we can even think about things like our different color gemstones. Like we'll think of opal and what's the other gemstone I'm thinking of? Okay, y'all. It's already been too long of a day, so I'm not going to get into that category. But there's really nothing we can categorize Andalusite with. Now, this is Quad A, so this is going to be the best of the best Andalusite. Top tier, top quality. You are going to get the color. You're going to get the clarity, all of that within your gorgeous Andalusite stone. And it's a pretty big Andalusite stone. It's an elongated cushion, so it almost appears like an octagon, but that is an elongated cushion. 3.43 carats. Characters. Where do I get this stuff, you guys? I'm so goofy. Y'all, I'm an old grandma nowadays because being on the live stream after 8, and you know what's funny is I can do it on the TV side, but being on the live stream after 8, I feel like it's midnight. I don't know what it is. It feels so different being in here at this time of night. And that probably just is because we used to only do the 10 to 12 and the 2 to 4. So being in here at 8:39 p.m., it truly feels like it's midnight. And I feel like I'm going goofy over here. Y'all know after midnight, we all get a little goofy, right? Okay, 3.43 carats of your Andalusite. Now, Andalusite is kind of a color change gemstone. So Andalusite is going to move from greens to reds. Those are going to be the two colors that you see in Andalusite. I want to give y'all another look at that one because I want you to take note of the double prong setting. So the great thing about Andalusite is as you move it through the light, okay, it is going to shift. This is actually a genuine color change gemstone. So it is going to shift from greens to reds. And you actually see the colors changing while you move the gemstone. I can look at it right now and I'm seeing kind of purpley reds on the outer edges and then more greens in the center. That's actually what you see in Andalusite. Double prong setting. It does have a nice hardness of 7.5, so you can absolutely wear this all the time. You don't have to worry about it. Now we are incorporating 2 rows of pretty large luxuriant lab diamonds into the band of this ring. So you're going to have 12 on each side, 6 and 6. And those are going to be 1.8 millimeter stones. So those are pretty large. And kind of like with the fire opal, they're going to move kind of downward. So they're more going to go into the band. Get a slight portion here. That is again. This one will come with a certified appraisal. That will come with your package as well as a luxuriant card. The cards didn't come with us for the live stream or come to us for the live stream, but those will come with you when we ship your item to you. 4 carats in total here, over 4 carats actually, all done in 10 karat white gold. You got the double claw or double prong claw setting there behind me. Sizing is great. We are starting at size 5. We move up from there and we are including half sizes. Okay, so all the way up through size 10 with those half sizes available. So if you're 7.5, 8.5, we got you covered. We are starting you out at $2,400. Now this is a gemstone that if you walked in a jewelry store and asked for Andalusite, they're going to be like, I'm sorry, what? They're going to think you're crazy. Unless you are in like a very exotic gemstone or gemstone store. Then we have the lab diamond. So starting at $2,400 is not crazy. We apply the coupon code. We're bringing it down to $1,800. That's when things actually get crazy, right? Not your start price, but your end price is what sounds crazy compared to the fact that you have a 3 karat 43 Andalusite on your hand. It's going to be a $360 budget pay to get that home. And I just encourage you, if you've never owned Andalusite or if you have never seen it in person, get it home. Take a peek at that pleochroism for yourself. That color change. For gemstone to actually change colors. How incredible is that, right? It is really unique to see a color change gemstone that actually shifts from green tones to red tones. So different. All right, friends, this one will be shop 4. Shop 4 for our one and only Andalusite of the show. I got to welcome Leisha in. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. I am sorry. It might be Laisha or Leisha. Welcome to the live stream. I'm so excited. She said, my first time here. Well, welcome. It's a super laid back shopping environment. Have you shopped at Shop LC before? Is it your first time at Shop LC in general? Or your first time? Oh, is this real jewelry? Yes, this is real jewelry. So we are Shop LC. I'm sorry, I missed your first comment. We are Shop LC. We are actually a home shopping network. So we broadcast on national television 24/7, just like the other home shopping networks you know of, but we specialize in jewelry. So we have been manufacturing genuine gemstone jewelry in gold, in silver for 30 years, and then we've been on television for 17, and we started broadcasting on Facebook, Instagram, all of our social media channels about 3 years ago. So yes, this is all genuine gemstone jewelry. Okay. Oh, so okay. Leisha. Perfect. I said it right the first time. All right. I'm getting better. Names are a struggle, but hopefully that helped you out a little bit with what we're about here at Shop LC. You can go to our website as well, shoplc.com, and that will have our live television broadcast. So you can kind of get a feel for what we have. But it's all genuine jewelry, so it's really special. It's very unique. No one else does it quite like we do here. So now we're going to get back into some grandidierite. And Leisha, I want to thank you and welcome you actually into our Shop LC family. It's really fun. This is going to be a more high-priced show because we have a lot of appraised items and we have a lot of gold, but we have price points everywhere. So if you ever go to the website, if you're looking for a particular gemstone, we have prices all over the place because we'll do some things in gold. We'll do some things in like gold over silver. We'll even do some things in stainless steel. So there's like a price point for everyone. So yay, I'm excited you're here too. Okay, this next gemstone is grandidiorite. So we brought up the grandidiorite ring at the very beginning of the show. That one was done in gold with silver. So this is actually going to shift your pricing quite a bit, you guys. This grandidiorite is going to be done in rhodium over sterling silver. So your base is going to be sterling silver, but we've coated that in rhodium. Rhodium is part of the platinum family. So that's going to give you a really high polish finish, pretty much what you expect to see in platinum. And then we've traded out our accent stones for moissanite. Now, moissanite is one of my favorite gemstones. It is a man-made gemstone, but it is modeled after and has the same structure of an earth mine gemstone that was only ever discovered one time by Henry Moisen in Arizona. And he discovered moissanite. He actually spent his entire lifetime trying to recreate this gemstone. He was never able to, but down the road, it was recreated by one jewelry manufacturer, and they had a patent on that technology, on the process of creating this gemstone. The patent ended 10 years ago in 2016, and here at Shop LC, we began making our own moissanite. So moissanite is not competing with a diamond. Moissanite is actually in a league of its own. It gives off a completely different sparkle. It gives off basically a rainbow sparkle display. So when light hits a moissanite stone, it shines the colors of the rainbow. That's why it's one of my favorite gemstones. So you'll see here behind me, we've got that massive center oval grandidiorite stone. This is going to be a total carat weight here between the grandidiorite and your moissanite of 7.9 carats. Majority of that obviously coming from your grandidiorite. I would say on the grandidiorite, we're looking at least like 5 carats on the grandidiorite. And then the moissanite's really unique because we have utilized pear shapes on the inner halo, but they're leaning on one another. So I kind of call this the domino effect when you don't have the gemstones straight up and down, but they're leaning on one another. And that's going all the way around your grandidiorite. And then we finish it off with our round moissanite stones. But because of the way the pear shapes are done, you actually have a scalloped edge. So that's going to give it kind of a soft, feminine touch. Though it's a really large ring and it creates a really large presence on the hand, it's going to have more of a soft touch due to the scalloped edge. And then you've got just a traditional band moving down. I'll show you the interior as well. Beautifully finished under gallery, all in your rhodium over sterling. So it fits really comfortably. Sizes available on this will be 6 through 10. So our standard size range there, 6 through 10. And your start price is $540. $540 for a huge grandidiorite stone, you guys, in precious metal. We are then going to take that down, apply your coupon code at checkout. Don't forget, it's LIVE25, LIVE25. You'll apply that coupon code. You're going to get down to $405 for this massive example of grandidiorite. And then we have that budget pay option if you'd like to portion those payments out. No interest, no credit check. Your budget pay will be $81. $81 on budget pay. All right, my friends, this one will be Shop 5. Shop 5 for our huge grandidiorite ring. Let me do a quick measurement for you before we move on. Top to bottom, you're looking at over 3/4 of an inch, just under a full inch actually. All right, now we're going to move to the corresponding pendant. So we only have 3 corresponding pendants today. Most of these are standalone pieces. So we've got a couple corresponding pendants. This is going to be one of the pieces that has one of those corresponding pieces with it. All right. It's going to have that huge center stone, that huge grandidiorite center stone again, all done in your rhodium over sterling silver. This pendant will come with the 20-inch chain included. So it is ready to wear. You get this home, take it out of the box, put it straight on the neckline. Ooh, you are going to be stunning in something like this. It's such a regal look too. Grandidiorite just has that presence. It's a very classy look. I was saying earlier, it's like that minty kind of teal, a little bit of a pastel color. It really kind of reminds you of the teals I'm seeing in my blouse right here. So it is going to be a complete match to the ring. Matching carat weight between the grandidiorite and the moissanite as well. Same overall styling also. So you'll have your huge pear cut in the center. Then oval cut, then your pear cut moissanite moving in the inner halo, your round moissanite moving in the outer halo. So what I love about this is, as I was explaining before, grandidierite is not a traditional gemstone that we expect to see this like burst of sparkle and this clarity. Grandidierite has almost like a milkiness to it. It has a thickness to it. It looks like thick. I know that doesn't make sense, but it looks like the inside is like thick, like it's a batter or something. And so it's really nice to see that thicker look within that gemstone. And then you see the moissanite right next to it. So there's a lot of contrast there because moissanite is bright, it's vibrant, it's just like radiating light. And then you have this really like warm, welcoming stone with your grandidierite. So double halo there. You do have the bail in your rhodium over sterling, and then you've got the 20-inch chain. Your chain is going to come with a lobster claw closure on it. So that's a nice little upgrade as well. Here this will be against the neckline. It's got a nice smooth finished back. Wow, isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. That is so regal. I love that. I want to show y'all the back. Our items are so beautifully finished. And actually, as I look at the back, you can see the rainbow reflecting from the moissanite. But see, it's got that beautifully flat finished backing, so it's really comfortable on. And you can't quite tell, but right in the center, there's a D worked into your rhodium over sterling. And that stands for DeJoy. That's actually our in-house brand, DeJoy, and it's shortened for delivering joy. That's our motto. That's our logo here at Shop LC, delivering joy. We really are. We're on a mission to deliver joy. And we do that in many ways. We do that with our customers by delivering incredible jewelry at even better pricing. And if you're wondering how we do the pricing we do, y'all, we manufacture the majority of our products. So you're buying directly from the manufacturer. So if you're wondering, how did they become a home shopping channel? We were actually manufacturing jewelry for other home shopping networks. And our founder thought, why don't we just start selling the jewelry we manufacture? Why don't we bring it straight to the people instead of selling it to other home shopping channels? So we manufacture this jewelry. We are cutting out any kind of middleman. Okay, this isn't going somewhere with a storefront. This isn't going to another home shopping channel. We're cutting that out. And so by doing that, we are able to bring you as close to manufacturer's price as possible. That's kind of where you're noticing some of the home shopping channels struggling and condensing because they're so reliant on outside manufacturers, outside designers. And what happens when you have that is the home shopping channel gets a portion, then the designer gets a portion. So you're having to stack all these different things, and then the shoppers are paying a lot more because everybody has to get paid, right? So we're adding in all these layers and people are paying a lot more. They're like, I can't do this anymore. So it gets to be quite difficult. So that's where Shop LC, where we set ourselves apart from other home shopping channels, is since we manufacture majority of these goods, we can really bring you the absolute best pricing. All right, we're going to do a price match. So we're going to bring this from $540 down to $404, $405, and then you're going to have an $81 budget pay. $81 on your budget pay. Easy breezy. Look at that. It's huge. Oh my goodness. And here with the ring, I'm going to hold the ring next to it. Beautiful match. All right, friends, this one will be shop 6. And then the ring is shop 5. Leisha, we are located outside of Austin, Texas. We're in North Austin is where our studios are and where we have all of our warehouses. We manufacture our jewelry in India. So we have a huge manufacturing plant in India. And then we have our station, our United States station is based outside of Austin. We also have television channels in the United Kingdom as well as Germany. So we've got 3 different television networks. Our biggest is going to be our U.S. station, Shop LC, where we broadcast from Austin, Texas. So we actually have This is our old broadcast studio where we do our live streams from. We have a huge broadcast studio with 4 sets where we broadcast our national television programming, and we've converted our old broadcast studio into a live stream broadcasting studio. So we are in the Lone Star State. We are in Texas, but we do manufacture our pieces in India, where our parent company is. Our overall headquarters for the whole parent company is in India. All right, you guys, we're about to get into some opal, and I'm so excited because this opal, oh my goodness, it is.
Question for you, Lauren.
Yes.
How do you feel whenever you see like super old, like more than 10-year ago photos of you?
Is this the 2016 thing?
Oh, is that what that is?
Where everyone's posting their photos from 2016?
Oh, okay, yeah, because like one of my friends in like an Instagram group chat, she asked one of my friends, like, hey, do you have any photos of me? And I was like, from like 10 years ago, I'm like, and my friend sent them, and then I realized it was like I guess a trend going on.
Yes, everyone's posting their feed from 2016. Like 10-year. I don't think I'm going to do it.
I'm definitely not. Of course.
I'm like,
I was like, because my friend just sent like a good 30, 40 photos of like all of us. I'm like, ew.
I know, you look back on some and you're like, oh wow, I was doing this, I was doing that. And some you're like, oh goodness, what was I thinking 10 years ago? Yeah. Okay, I'm in Southeast Alabama. Oh, we love that. Okay. We got Alabama in the house. We had Cleveland in the house earlier. And we had Dallas, Texas in the house. Y'all, let us know where you're tuning in from. I know we've got people tuning in from all over the country, but Alabama, there we go. Southern states over here. Okay, y'all, this Wellow Opal. So I know most of us are used to opal that has a very white undertone. So it's almost like a white base. And then you have the rainbow color dispersion on top of that. But the top quality opal, so this is going to be a AAA Ethiopian Wellow Opal. So the way gemstone grading goes is quad A is the best of the best. That's going to be the top 5% of gemstones. Right below that is going to be AAA. This is a AAA Ethiopian Wellow Opal. And what I really want y'all to take note of is this gemstone, you can actually see through the gemstone to the back of the setting. And that is what you want an opal to be. You don't want, like, okay, I'm not going to say you don't want it because I have opal earrings that I've had for years. They are the white opal, and I actually love the white opal. So I'm not going to say you don't want that because I want it. I like it. But when we are talking about graded Ethiopian Wellow Opal, it is actually not as milky as we think. It's kind of filmy, but you can see directly through that gemstone. You can actually see the L, which stands for Luxoro Collection, through that gemstone, which is really neat. Then we are incorporating with this one. So there is that opal. I'm going to just give y'all a peek at that first. Look at the colors coming through that opal. Colors of the rainbow. So that's going to be a 10 millimeter Asher cut. Now, an Asher cut is going to have a lot of cutting that adds depth to the gemstone. So I always joke and say, when I see an Asher cut, it's almost like you could stand on the side of the gemstone and jump down into the gemstone and you just go down, down, down. It's like layers into the gemstone. So that is a 10 millimeter Asher cut. It's bringing you 2.72 carats. So nearly 3 carats on your Ethiopian Wellow Opal. And then you've got 59 points of our luxuriant lab diamonds. So the outer edges of this are going to be utilizing lab diamonds, but we're doing both baguette cut and round cut. So you're going to have round on the edges, kind of giving you a curve, and then baguette cut in the center of each side. So it's going to have a really unique look to it. Sizing on this one. So the sizes will vary depending on the item we have. And if you comment shop with the item number, so right here, this is going to be shop 7. So if you comment shop with the item number, we'll send you a link and you can go to the website and see all the sizing. This one in particular, we're going to have sizes 5 through 9 with half sizes. 5 through 9 with half sizes are 9.5 through 12 are sold out. So if there's ever something on the website that's sold out, you can click on the little bell up top and you can put in your email and we'll notify if we get it back in time. Okay, it is an absolutely beautiful opal. I'm going to give y'all one more close-up view. I feel like this is one of those opals you really got to take in. All right, this one does actually come with an appraisal card. So I know we've had some appraised pieces and we didn't have the appraisal. This is going to come with your luxuriant card of authenticity that has all of the details of your ring down to the metal weight. It's done in 10 karat yellow gold, and it's going to have 3.96 grams of gold. I'm right there with you. It's so beautiful. Then we'll take a peek at our appraisal card, okay? This is actually going to be your appraisal. We have had this appraised by a third party. It is the AGI, the Accredited Gemological Institute out of New York City. They appraise our pieces for us. So the estimated replacement value for this ring, according to the Accredited Gemological Institute, is going to be $3,500. $3,500 estimated replacement value. You can see that right here at the bottom. And you're going to get this card free of charge. This comes included with your purchase. Your price today, our start price was $1,589. We are actually going to take that coupon code, it's Live25, and your ending price will be $1,192. So $1,192 is your price through Shop LC. The appraisal is at $3,500. So you're saving about $1,500 by shopping with us. Actually, more than that. Oh my goodness. No, you're saving about $2,300 by shopping with us here at Shop LC. And then we have our option for interest-free budget pay of $238. This will be Shop 7. Shop 7 for the only opal of the show. Such a beautiful representation of opal. This one we do have a couple of sizes in. Oh, it was Tiffany. I'm sorry. Welcome, Tiffany. Tiffany Ann. Tiffany Ann. I love that. My name is Lauren Taylor Ann. So, Tiffany Ann Dempsey. What size do you have? Okay, hopefully I answered that. I'm sorry. I was getting you too confused there. In the comments, I saw the Facebook emblem. Welcome in, Tiffany. I'm so excited to have some new faces here on the live stream. I know it might not be your first time ever in the live stream, but new faces for me are always exciting to get to hang out with you guys and get to know you here in the live stream. All right, friends, super easy to shop. You are just going to simply comment Shop 7. That will get you the link to that gorgeous opal ring. We do have it in a trillion and round cut as well. You can check out those photos when you get the link. Who is ready for Ruby? We have Montepuez Ruby. This is going to come with an appraisal as well. I've got that appraisal card right there with me. This is a gorgeous ruby. Oh my goodness. How do you go about purchasing, paying, etc.? How does your system work? Yeah, so let me explain to everybody real quick because I love this. It seems like we have some new viewers tonight. So the way you pay and the way all of it works here at Shop LC for our live streams. So when you're tuning in, if you like something, you will comment shop with the item number. So for example, this next ruby ring we're going to do is shop 8. So you would put in the comment section shop 8 and press enter, send. We are then going to send you a link directly to that ring on our website. So you are not checking out on social media. You are not checking out through us. You are checking out through our website. So it is a secure.
To the direct messages.
What?
Remember, the link will be sent to the direct messages.
Oh yeah. Okay. The link will go. Thank you. The link will go to your inbox, your direct messages, so your DM. So if you're tuning in from Facebook, you'll go to your messenger, and you'll get the link to your messenger from Shop LC. You'll click on that link. It's going to take you to our website. You'll select your size. You'll do add to cart. You can put in the coupon code Live25, and then that's where you'll put in your card information. That's where you'll check out. That's where you can choose if you want to do budget pay. We have interest-free budget pay, which is just portioned out payments. So that's where you do that. So you actually check out on the website. It's a very secure site. You have a 30-day return policy as well. And it's all through the web. So I think that brings a lot of our shoppers a sense of comfort and security, because I know shopping through social media can be a little intimidating. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this. You are not checking out through Facebook. You are doing it all through our website. So you can do that through the web. We're just going to send you the link to the item through Facebook. We also put it in the comments, the item number, the SKU number. So if you would rather, you can go to shoplc.com and then put that SKU number in, and the item will appear there. So those are your options. It's very easy. It's just like shopping online. It's like shopping on the Zon or wherever, you do your online shopping. Same thing, secure checkout. And pardon me, guys, I'm sipping on my tea. We're going on hour 4 now of the live stream, so my throat is starting to get slightly weak here. All right. Ruby. Oh, and that's a great point. Miss Pat Perkins on Instagram actually just wrote, or you can call the personal shopper. That is an awesome tool. And I would actually say to use that since it's your first time here at Shop LC. This is our personal shopper number, 888-835-2237. And I would definitely suggest calling the personal shopper, because they can make any of these purchases for you. It's like having a little concierge. Also, if you have any questions about Shop LC, if you have questions about shipping, anything like that, if you have questions about returns, they can help you with that. So they're a really great resource to have if you're shopping with us. All right, you guys, Montepuez Ruby time. We have a AAA graded Montepuez Ruby, and it's big. Okay, this is an 11 by 9 millimeter, 5 carat Montepuez Ruby. It's actually over 5 carats. It's 5 carats 46, so almost 5.5 carats on your Montepuez Ruby. You then have 22 beautiful lab-grown diamonds as your accent stones. 54 points of lab-grown diamonds. What I love about this is the styling, though, and what we've done on this, because it's very different than a lot of settings you see. Look how it kind of comes outward. It's like the edges are kind of pinched outward. Do y'all see that? So it's not just an oval halo surrounding the ruby. It has the halo, but then it slides outward. It like swoops outward onto the band. So you've got even more diamond coverage with that little swoop out. This is going to be done in 10 karat yellow gold. 10 karat yellow gold. So it is part of our Luxloro collection. So you're going to get the Luxloro card with that, since it's featured in 10 karat yellow gold. And that's going to have all of the details of your item. Diamond carat weight, ruby carat weight, your gram weight of your gold, which is going to be, should have the gram weight. Doesn't have the gram weight on here. I might be missing it.
No, see it.
Doesn't have the gram weight on that one, but you are going to have all the details of that. And then this one also, again, does have the appraisal. Okay, so that will come with the appraisal as well, similar to what we saw on our opal. So take a good peek at this, and then we're going to go over the appraisal. Isn't this beautiful? I am in awe right now, you guys. Okay, sizing on this one, we are sold out on the end cap sizes. So we're going to start at size 7 and go up to 11 with those half sizes included. Those end caps are currently sold out, and actually we only have one remaining in size 8. So if you are a size 8 and you're interested in your Montepuez Ruby, I would get in quick. Price point on this one, we are starting at $1,900. This is a 5-star rated item. We're starting at $1,900. We're going to bring you down to $1,417. Now, I've got to show you the appraisal price because, y'all, your appraisal price is $5,600. So appraised by the accredited Gemological Institute, they are appraising this piece to go for $5,600, to be worth $5,600. You are purchasing it today from Shop LC, from the manufacturer, for $1,417, more than $4,000 less than what it was appraised at. And you also have the option to use budget pay. So if you'd like to use budget pay, that would be $283.49. Interest-free budget pay. This Montepose Ruby will be Shop 8. Both cards included on that. Now we're about to get into a really big, beautiful tanzanite necklace. This is going to be your leaves necklace. I don't think we really call it the leaves necklace, but I sort of think of it as a leaves necklace. Kind of looks like a vine. All right, look at this. This tanzanite travels all the way around the neckline. This is going to be 37 carats of tanzanite. 37 carats of tanzanite traveling around the neckline. Every single one of your tanzanite is going to be a marquee cut. So those marquee cut are going to be placed like this, side by side, and then those just kind of loop around. So each one layers upon the other as you go around the neckline. Looking at the back here, we have an insert tab closure with a double safety. Okay, so there's your insert tab. It's a nice thick insert tab closure. And then you'll have your safety on each side to lock into place. So this is not coming off once this is on the neckline. This is going to sit at 18 inches on the neck. I'm going to slip this on. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. That is 18 inches out the neckline. That is 37 carats. I didn't get that safety. I was like, I don't need to put the safety on. And then I didn't even get the closure in. There we go. All right. Look at that. That is 37 carats of glistening tanzanite. Wow. That's incredible, you guys. All done in platinum over sterling silver. All done in platinum over sterling silver. And I wanted to go back to Laisha's comment. I hope I'm saying it right now. I think it's Laisha. May I ask what budget pay is? Yes, absolutely. Please. I actually love that you're asking these questions tonight. I really do. I love that you're asking these questions. Okay, you guys, your budget pay price. This is the coolest thing. So, Laisha, I wish everywhere had budget pay. It is the neatest thing. It's kind of like old-fashioned layaway, except we actually send the item after your first payment. So this is not a Shop LC credit card. It is not a line of credit. We are not tossing you out to a third party like Affirm or I know there are different ones out there. I know because I do a lot of online shopping too. So this is actually in-house and they're portioned out payments. So it's in-house portioned out payments. And what we do is we simply take the first payment. So let's say something was $100. We do 3, 4, or 5 payments based on the overall amount. All right. So if it's items like tonight that are more of our high-end items, you're typically going to see 5 budget payments because we want to space that out for you and make it as easy as possible. So let's just give an example, like an easy one. It's $100. You're going to have 5 budget payments. So your first payment tonight would be $20 plus tax, and you're going to pay the entire amount of tax up front. Then over the next 4 months, so on February, March, April, and May, you'll pay $20, $20, $20, $20. And those are just flat fees. So you actually will input a credit card we charge that credit card the $20 plus tax tonight. And then the next 4 payments, same date. What's today? Today is the 15th. February 15th, we'll charge $20. March 15th, $20. But it's a different budget pay each time. But that would just be if it were a $100 item. That's just like the easiest number I can think of. So it's actually really neat. We just portion out those payments. There is 0 interest. You don't have to do a credit check. We just keep the card on file and then we charge it on the same date for the next 4 months. But I love that there's no credit check. I love that there's no interest. So you actually have interest-free payment installations on anything on our website. It's really awesome. Really awesome. Isaac, thanks for coming back, friend. I was like, Isaac fell asleep. You're hilarious. Isaac says I still have a VCR on layaway. You're too funny. You know, I know TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they had layaway like up until not that long ago. They still had it. I wish they still had it, although it's probably not good because I put too many things on there. Isn't that cool? Budget pay is amazing. Like, it's really, really cool the way we do it. And it helps because this is jewelry, so a lot of it can get into the high price ranges. But even on lower price point stuff, we'll have $30 items that you pay $10 a month for 3 months. So it's really nice. I have all my little budget pay installations coming out. You know, each month it'll be like $10, $15 for my personal purchase. I am so glad too. Go check out our website or our social media, or we also have a VIP Facebook page, Shop LC VIP Club, and they post a lot in there too about live streams and all different kinds of things. Isaac, what'd you eat for dinner? I went and ate dinner. Had to eat extra for you. Thank you. Eat extra for me while I'm fasting. Okay, so let's get into the price point. This is 37 carats of tanzanite, a single source gemstone coming from Tanzania that is actually no longer being mined. Okay, this is a no longer being mined gemstone. Your price point to start was $1,070. We are actually taking you to $802. So we're saving you about $200, $802, with $160 if you'd like to use your Shop LC budget pay. So under $1,000, you guys, for 37 carats of tanzanite. Now, this is non-graded tanzanite, and this is what I call lavender fields. So it's kind of these soft lavender tones in your tanzanite. If you like the really deep, rich blues, you're going to want to wait until we get to, some quad A, AAA graded tanzanite. But you are getting 37 carats of what I call lavender fields, like I just said. If you love your purple tones, if you love those soft lavenders, pastel purples, you don't need graded tanzanite. Get yourself some purple tanzanite. It's absolutely gorgeous. I actually prefer purple to blue, to be honest. Like, it's just more of my colors. I like pinks and purples, and so this is right up my alley when it comes to colors. And I also look at the sparkle that we're getting off of those marquee cut tanzanite. Really, really pretty. All right, friends, this one will be Shop 9. Shop 9 for that gorgeous tanzanite necklace. Isaac, I went to my kitchen to eat. I don't eat out I don't eat out every day, you guys. I cook a ton. I cook a lot. Actually, I love cooking. If y'all are new here, I'm sorry. We get on these little side tangents sometimes. We have a lot of regulars that hop in. Isaac is one of our regulars here on the live stream, so we'll go on side tangents. We all tease each other a little bit. I do not eat out that often, though. I will say that. I'm more of a cook at home. I like to go eat sometimes, but Taco Tuesdays at Rosa's, anyone? Okay, you guys, that one was Shop 9, and we're going to continue on. We've got more tanzanite to bring you, actually. What'd you make, Isaac? What'd you make for dinner? Yay! Okay. And girl, I love my jewelry. Okay, I am right there with you. I love my jewelry too. You come to the right place for sure if you love jewelry. Actually, on Fridays on our TV broadcast, we have Under 10 Fridays, and we have a lot of fun jewelry for $10 and under. So I do a lot of shopping on our Fridays because you can get just some really fun pieces for $10 and under. Okay, now we are getting into what would look like graded tanzanite. So this is going to be a premium tanzanite. So y'all can see that already. It has more of a blue tone, more of an indigo, right? So here's your non-graded, more purple. Here's that premium, more of a indigo blue. This one is going to include lab-grown diamonds, and then it is done in 10 karat yellow gold. 10 karat yellow gold, you're getting a beautiful cushion cut tanzanite right there. Total carat weight between the diamonds and the tanzanite is going to be 2 carats 35. 2 carats 35, and then you can see the diamonds there. So the lab diamonds, the inner row, the inner strip of lab diamonds, those are going to be slightly larger on the round size, and then you got 2 rows of slightly smaller stones on the outer edges. Really beautiful band, and they kind of match the width that you see from your tanzanite moving down the sides. So you're going to get 40 of our gorgeous lab diamonds, 20 on each side, and then that cushion cut tanzanite, that's actually going to be a 2 carat tanzanite. 2 carat tanzanite, you guys. Oh my goodness. 2 carats on that cushion cut. That is gorgeous. The diamonds, the larger stones will be 2 carats 25, not 2 carats, 2.25 millimeters. And then the smaller will be 1 millimeter stones. They did a really beautiful job on that. I love the way they incorporated the band. So it starts very thick with the same thickness of the tanzanite, and then it narrows out as you go towards the sides. Really nice styling on that. All right, you guys, price point. Actually, first, let's get into sizing. Sizing is going to be 5 through 11. Yes, okay, full size range, 5 through 11 with our half sizes included as well. 5 through 11 with half sizes. Price point, we are starting at $17.40. After applying our coupon code, we will bring you to $13.05, and then your budget pay is $261. This is definitely everyday wear tanzanite. So you could put this on, you could have this as your right hand ring, you could have this as a middle finger ring. This is everyday wear tanzanite. The size, the style, it's just very easy to wear, right? This one, I would say, you're more so saving for the special occasions, right? 37 carats, just the fact that it's all the way around the neckline. This is something I more imagine with a cocktail dress, an evening dress. When I see a ring like this is something I would wear with jeans and a t-shirt, right? This can be an everyday wear ring. So you're going to get your money's worth for sure, and then some with a stone like this, with a ring like this. All right, that will be shop 10. Shop 10 for our tanzanite ring. Is there certain days and times that are live? Yes, so we are live on Facebook Monday through Friday, 5 times a day. So we are live on Facebook at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m., and 8 p.m. And then on the weekends, DJ, is it 10, 2, and 6?
Yes.
Okay, and then on Saturday and Sunday, we are live at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. So we are live a lot, all right? So whenever you get on Facebook, there's a good chance we're probably live. We go live all the time.
I remember there was a time where Becky was like, "You guys don't do it 4 p.m.?" And I'm just like, "Becky, we need a break." Like,
yeah. Our producers behind the scenes, DJs with me tonight. Our producers behind the scenes, we have really amped up the amount of shows that we do this year. So we used to just do a 10 a.m. and a 2 p.m. That was for the first 2 years of live stream. That's what we would do, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. 7 days a week. And then we brought in a new live stream manager, and he's really wanted to up our live presence. And so he has amped us up from 2 shows a day to 5 shows during the week and 3 shows on the weekend. And so our behind the scenes, our producers are like, oh my goodness, they're not even getting days off sometimes. It's around the clock work, but it's like half days, but it's around the clock work. Okay, who is ready? Oh, thank you, Isaac. You're so sweet. Who is ready for turquoisite? Not turquoisite, kunzite. Oh my goodness. I've been doing this since we started this show, you guys. Literally since we started the show, I've been looking at this gemstone, which is one of my favorite gemstones, and I've been looking at it and blanking on the name. Kunzite, Patroki Kunzite. Oh my goodness, I'm so goofy sometimes. Okay. I gotta say, first off, I love the setting on this ring. So this is all done in 10 karat rose gold. Now, rose gold and kunzite to me are a really great match because kunzite's more purpley tones, but there's a little bit of pink in there. And so the rose gold, it's very cohesive with your kunzite. 10 karat rose gold for the entire setting. You're going to have gorgeous earth mine diamonds. Those are kind of at a vertical. They're coming down from the stone and then integrating into the band. They're very petite stones. You've got 2 rows going down, very petite, because all eyes are on this kunzite. All right. This is an 11 millimeter octagon, but it's more of a square octagon, right? So the edges are cut, but it's not typically when we say octagon, I always think a rectangle, but it's a square octagon. 11 millimeters, that's bringing you over 10 carats on your kunzite, 10 karat 64, over 10 and a half carats actually on your kunzite. It's massive. And why I love this setting so much, you guys, is because it's an open setting. So I kind of call this like a cage. With an open setting, you can see the entire gemstone. So you see top to bottom your entire kunzite stone. From the flat here to the tip there. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love it when you can see an entire gemstone. To me, that is just so special. So it sits nice and high on the finger. That's going to allow some light to enter the stone and really bring the stone to its fullest potential. Look at your kunzite. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is huge. And the cutting is beautiful. Wow. That's one thing I love about kunzite is majority of the kunzite pieces you see are large. I know. Isn't this gorgeous? Y'all, I'm in love. I love Patroki kunzite. And this is quad A. So this is top tier. This is top 5% when it comes to your Patroki kunzite. And they've actually added in some of the Asher cut with the octagon. So you see a lot of depth added to this Patroki kunzite, which just enhances it all the more. Sizes available on this, we're going to be starting at size 6, moving up from there with some half sizes available to you. Those end caps, the small sizes are currently sold out. Now, it's going to be with the price point, I would say you can likely have this size. So I would call the personal shoppers and see if they're able to do that. Pink or peach color. This Patroki kunzite, I'm going to say, is more of a lilac. I think you're thinking, Miss Perkins, of morganite. This Patroki kunzite is going to be more of a lilac. All right, you guys. So your starting price on this one was $3,340. We are going to apply your coupon code. That's going to give you some really nice savings. The 25% off, when we get into the higher prices, obviously, the more you spend, the more you're going to save. So we are going to take this down to $2,505. And then your budget pay price will come to $501. And that's Patroki kunzite, a huge demonstration of Patroki kunzite in gold. Wow. If purple is your color, get some Patroki kunzite in the collection. That's like the ultimate lilac gemstone. Goodness, so pretty. All right, that one will be shop 11. Shop 11 for our Patroki kunzite. Only Patroki kunzite we have of the show. Now, Miss Pat Perkins, we do have morganite coming up, okay? We are going to have, and I believe it is, let's see, I believe it's, it's going to be a peach morganite. Peach morganite. Isaac, I'm drinking water now, flushing out the toxins. I'm good. I've got my water over there. I've been sipping on the tea to keep my throat warm. keep the vocal cords warm, also just to stay warm because we have to keep the studio so cool because of all these lights. And so it gets pretty chilly. Okay. Y'all, we've got turquoisite. Now we are going to have corresponding pieces. So we've got a corresponding ring and pendant in turquoisite. Now, turquoisite is such a neat gemstone. Okay, turquoisite is a gemstone that kind of color shifts based on the environment, based on what you're wearing, kind of takes on the colors and properties of its surroundings. Oh, yeah, no Danielle today. I hate so many frozen veggies. Danielle's all about the veggies, huh? Okay, look at that turquoisite. So we have an octillion cut turquoisite. It's a 9 millimeter. And that is going to be 3.91 carats. 3.91 carats on your octillion. How crazy is that, octillion? And then we have 58 points of lab diamonds in that gorgeous halo. I've got to point out the size on those lab diamonds too. Those are large. Those are really large. Going around that octillion cut. How neat is that octillion? You're going to have to tell Danielle when you get back. I actually messaged Danielle and I was like, do you by any chance want to work either the 6th or the 8th? Because I was not with fasting. I was like, I don't know that I can do 4 hours straight. I really don't. And she was like, actually, she wasn't able to. She had appointments today. But I will let her know Isaac's been eating his vegetables. Okay, you guys. Miss Pat Perkins' new girl is back. What new girl? Are you talking about on the live streams? All right, so sizing in this, we're going to have sizes 5 through 11 with the half sizes as well. And so when we talk about turquoisite, I want to talk to y'all real quick about the color shift that you see. So turquoisite, when you first see it, I call it kind of like a kiwi green. It's going to be like a kiwi-ish green. But based on what you're wearing, it kind of takes on the color tones of what it's around. So if you were wearing, like, okay, I'm seeing like the reflection of my pink nails now. If you were wearing a pink top, it's going to take on like an undertone of pink. If you were wearing a blue top, it's going to take on an undertone of blue. It's really interesting the way this gemstone takes on different colors. It's kind of a chameleon gemstone, right? It shifts to its environment a little bit. It's really beautiful. So 10 karat yellow gold is going to be what we have this set in. And y'all can even see the colors right there. The way sometimes it's kind of having more of a pink tone. Look at that. More of a pink tone right there. More of a green tone. Surrounded by diamonds. Turquoisite is something I would say you can wear it with just about anything, right? Because again, it's more of a chameleon stone. So this is going to be something you can mix and match with absolutely anything in your wardrobe. And then we're bringing in those lab diamonds. So the lab diamonds are going to have a lot of strength. So this really is a very easy to wear piece. Yes, Miss Pepper gets a gorgeous ring. It is. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Oh, on the TV side. Well, but I think isn't Hunter and Angie on right now, I believe. I thought it was Hunter and Angie this evening. Unless Angie wasn't feeling good or something. All right, you guys. So price point on this, we are starting at $16.98. This does have an appraisal. So our start price is already way low in comparison to the appraisal. Your estimated replacement value as of November 10th was $5,200. This is done by an outside source, $5,200. Your price today is $1,273. We are bringing you this home for $400 less than your appraisal. $400 less than your appraisal. Wow. All right, $254.69. That is your budget pay price, but we are not done with turquoisite. All right, we have a turquoisite pendant that we are going to bring on out. This one will come with the appraisal card, and both the ring and pendant will also come with your luxuriant card. Okay, so something I want to point out that I did not point out on the ring is, I'm going to show you here on the ring though, is your turquoisite is sitting on top of your diamond halo. So it's not down in the diamonds. There are two different ways we can set gemstones. Instead of setting this into those gemstones, it's set up above. So what does that do? That one is going to allow a lot of light to enter the stone. Okay, and then two, it is going to allow this gemstone to absorb those colors surrounding it to give it that chameleon-like property. And the pendant is the exact same way. It's set up above the gemstone, or up above the halo. So you'll have your luxuriant card. That's going to have all of the details. With your pendant, you are getting the 20-inch yellow gold chain included. And the 20-inch chain with the pendant, you're getting a total gram weight of 3.63 grams of gold, 10 karat yellow gold on this one as well. And then you're going to have that 9mm octillion again. Okay, so the 9mm octillion, that's 3.91 carats on your beautiful turquoisite. And then surrounding that, you have 58 points of our luxuriant lab-grown diamonds. Now, turquoisite goes by other names elsewhere. So it might be a gemstone that you're going, wait, this is the first time I'm ever hearing of this gemstone. Well, it's a gemstone that you might just not have heard of by this name. And I'm going to look real quick because I know it goes by other names and I kind of blank out on what they are. I thought it had another name. Oh, yes, zoltanite. Turquoisite is also known as zoltanite, so you might know it as zoltanite. So if you're tuning in and you're going, wait, I've never heard of this gemstone. What is this? It is actually also known as zoltanite. So that is going to be more of the common name, and that name I believe has a patent. So we go by turquoisite. Direct match there to the ring, so not going to get into the details too much because we did go over that. I do want to mention, however, the diamonds are 2mm rounds. So those lab diamonds are 2mm rounds. Really nice size there with your diamonds, and they move in that octillion style halo. Okay, so your start price tonight, first we'll go over the appraisal price. Your appraisal price is going to be $6,000, estimated replacement value, $6,000. Your price, pre-coupon code, $2,269. Your price after coupon code, $1,702. So you are about $4,000 less, more than $4,000 less than your appraisal, and you have a $340 budget pay. $340 on budget pay. We do have a bundle and save opportunity, so you can actually bundle and save and get the ring and the pendant. That will get you 10% off, and then stack your coupon code on top of that. So that's going to get you some bonus savings if you wanted to bundle and save and get both of your turquoisite pieces home. It's a beautiful combination. Sometimes pieces are too overpowering, and I don't recommend wearing them together. I think these would just be complementary. I don't think they're too overpowering. I don't think they'd be fighting for the spotlight. I think they look really great together. All right, friends, pendant is shop 13, the ring shop 12. Oh, perfect timing. I know Miss Pat was asking about, the Paterki Kunzite, if it was peach or pink. And I think she was thinking it was a Maripino Morganite, because that is one of those gemstones that we see either in a pink or a peach tone. So let me see here what we got going on. Okay, Maripino Morganite. Ooh, okay. I'm a girl's girl through and through. If you didn't know, you know, I love pink tones. I love rose gold. I love all things with a little bit of pink. Well, Maripino Morganite, this is a peachy pink gemstone. There's also pink Morganite. That's going to have more of a like baby doll pink. Maripino Morganite is going to have a gorgeous peachy pink tone. Y'all look at that. This is a huge display of Maripino Morganite. It's a 14 millimeter cushion cut stone. Your carat weight, 11.5 carats. On the Morganite alone, that is not your total carat weight. That is your Morganite carat weight, 11.5. Then you've got 22. Y'all, our design team, I am so impressed. Pink diamonds. Yes, you heard me right. Pink diamonds, okay, naturally occurring in this color tone, only found in Australia at the Argyle mine. You've got pink diamonds. They're going to be on the sides of your stone, also on the middle of the band. So the band has 3 rows. The outer rows are white diamonds. The middle row is pink diamonds. Yes, Ms. Peppers, they are both beautiful. The peachy Morganite as well as the pink are both incredible. Have y'all ever seen Morganite with pink diamonds? I have not. I think y'all could see the surprise on my face when I read pink diamonds. I was like, wait, what? Pink diamonds? And then I looked at it. I was like, oh my goodness, that was not a typo. There's pink diamonds in this ring. 14 karat rose gold. So we're amping that up as well. So that's over 50% pure gold in your setting. It just keeps getting better. Better and better and better. Oh my word. You guys, 5.18 grams of 14 karat rose gold, 11.5 karat Morganite, pink and white natural earth mined diamonds. This is an absolute exquisite ring. To note, the Morganite is going to be a AAA on your Maripino Morganite. Look at that setting. Hold on, let me hold it. And you see those pink diamonds right there, right next to your stone? Those are your pink diamonds. Okay, where are my pink ladies at? This is a pink dream right here. Maripino Morganite with pink diamonds. Where are my pink ladies at? I'm right here. I'm a pink lady. This is so dreamy, you guys. They went above and beyond on this one. To incorporate the pink diamonds with the Morganite, that was smart. That was super smart. Okay, sizing, we're going to start at size 5. Oh no, that's dangerous because I wear a size 5. We are starting at size 5. We're going to go up to size 10 with your half sizes available as well. Your price point today is starting at $4,400. $4,400. After your coupon code, we're bringing you down to $3,300. $3,300, and then you'll have a budget pay of $660. $660 on budget pay. That's just huge. And don't feel like you can't wear this every day. Morganite, if you love pink, rock your Morganite all the time. I don't care that it's so big. I would wear this all the time. Okay, I would rock this all the time. Like, I'm gonna go run and grab a coffee with my huge Morganite on. Amazing. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so glad we had that. I'm so excited we had that. Okay, that will be shop 14. Shop 14 for your Maripino Morganite. And it looks like we've got some Tanzanite making its way back in. Everyone's still with us? Hope y'all are having a good night. Hope everybody's staying warm. Eating some yummy dinner. we've got the ring first. This is going to be a trifecta. So we have the ring, the pendant, and the earrings. Isaac, I like Zooey Deschanel too. I love New Girl, the show. That's one of my all-time favorite shows. That's one of the shows that I've watched like multiple times. I think I've seen New Girl at least 4 times through. I love that show. And I would actually watch it again all the way through, but I don't have any, they don't have it on anything right now, or at least nothing I have. I know it's not on Netflix, it's on Amazon, so I don't know where to watch New Girl nowadays. Okay, so we are getting back to Tanzanite. We've got premium Tanzanite. So this, when it's premium, it's going to be a mix between the lavender colors and the blue colors. So you're getting that perfect mix there, not too purple, not too blue. But what I really love about this is the accent stones. So you've got natural. This is a key word that I just encourage you guys whenever you're shopping jewelry, always pay attention to where there is the word natural. Natural yellow and natural white diamonds. So that means these have not been color treated. They are actually found in this color tone. Now, there is a distinct difference between natural yellow diamonds and treated yellow diamonds. They're both beautiful, but once you see natural yellow diamonds, you can spot what a treated yellow diamond looks like. You just know. A treated yellow diamond is more like a sunflower yellow. It's more of like a intense golden yellow. A natural yellow diamond is more like a soft butter yellow. I personally prefer the natural yellow. If you like very vivid colors, you might gravitate towards a treated yellow. And that's okay. It's all about personal preference. I like soft pastels in anything. I like soft colors. My home is very like soft and pastel. That's just the color tones that I like. Oh, of course it's on Hulu or Disney, the two that I do not have. I don't have either of those. Okay, so you got an oval tanzanite. It's an 8x6 millimeter, a carat 25 on your premium tanzanite. You then have your yellow diamond halo. That's going to be your inner halo. White diamond halo on the outside. But the white diamond halo, they're actually alternating between rounds and baguettes. So you're getting both of those in the halo, which makes for a really nice look. It makes for a very, there's a lot of contrast there on that halo. And then you've got your 3 rows moving down the band, outer edges in white, inner row of yellow diamonds. But I want to show you something really beautiful that our design team did. So you have almost a bridge halo going on here. And our design team dotted, this is done in rhodium over sterling, so rhodium, part of the platinum family. Our design team actually dotted this area here with that rhodium and then also below the stone. So it looks like you have more diamonds down below your stone. And then that's the point of rhodium dotting, is it gives you the look of more additional gemstones. And they've done that for you. I love that. Sizing on these will go from size 5 through 10, and the price point. If you've been tuning in and you've been like, man, I'm loving it. I really wish I could get something tonight, but certified and appraised shows aren't really for me. I'm on a budget right now. We got you, okay? Start price $4.99. We are going to take you down, all right? We're going to apply that coupon code. You're looking at $375. $375 for tanzanite, natural yellow diamonds, and natural white diamonds. Then you've got budget pay. You're walking out $75. $75 to get this home, try it on. Final look. All right. Now I want to get to these other pieces because we do have the corresponding pieces. So that one will be shop 15 with a $75 budget pay. Oh, that's neat, Isaac. Isaac got, okay, Hulu and Disney for $4.99 a month. That's a deal. I try to only have like one streaming service at a time. I know that sounds silly, but try to watch all the things and then I'll cancel it for a few months and get a different one and then watch all those things and then cancel again. Tanzanite carat weight on that. Let's see. We're going to bring up the next one. Either the pendant or the earrings, and they're a direct match. So I'll bring you those carat weights.
Earrings first.
Earrings first. Okay. Ooh, look at those dangling earrings. Now that's also going to have your tanzanite. These are slightly smaller. So total carat weight here is a carat 90. These are going to be the same, you guys. You've got that center tanzanite. You have the yellow diamonds on your inner halo, white diamonds on your outer halo. Wait. Hold up. DJ, will you scroll down a little bit in a second? I'm trying to figure out. So we're changing things up a little bit with the earrings. Okay, they are there. Okay. So the earrings, it's still part of the matching set, but it's a little bit different. So what they've done here is the white diamonds are very petite on the outer edge, but you have a white diamond baguette that actually spans from the outer edge through yellow to the tanzanite. So it almost gives you this compass. So it's like north, south, east, west, or northeast, southwest. I don't know if y'all can see those baguettes. You can see right there. Look at that. Look at these baguettes. They run from the outer edge where you have the white diamonds through the yellow to the tanzanite. So you have these 4 points. These they're like compass points. That is so unique. I love that they added that. You also have the D logo there on the back of the earring. I want to check and peek if we have it on the ring. We have it on the ring too. So these all have our DeJoy logo. Now these are going to be a lever back, so you don't have to worry about any earring backings. They're going to just simply open right up. You'll slip those on, and you're good to go. You are ready to rock and roll. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in my ear right now. Measurement on this one. 1 inch. 1 inch from where they go in to the bottom of the dangle portion. So 1 inch dangle earrings. And these do have a bit of an Art Deco presence. Definitely. I would say that baguette cut, that is what gives these an Art Deco presence. And I meant to say earlier, oh my goodness, our new viewer wrote in and said, what time zone? We are in Central Standard Time. I am so sorry. I saw your comment. I got caught up and I forgot. So I hope you're still tuning in. We are Central Standard Time. Central Standard. Okay, you guys, earrings will be shop 16. Shop 16 for the earrings. Tanzanite with yellow diamonds. Yep, you heard that right. Yellow diamonds. Now we have the final piece of the trifecta here. Oh, you wait till Black Friday. Smart. Very smart. Very smart, Isaac. Okay, you guys, so here is the matching pendant. Now, the matching pendant is going to be more like the ring, okay? So it's actually a direct match here to the ring, I believe. Double check. Yep. So the pendant and the ring, those baguettes are placed horizontally. So they're integrated into the white diamond halo versus being placed vertically through the yellow diamond halo. So you're going to have your tanzanite stone, a nice beautiful oval there. Total carat weight is a carat 60 between your tanzanite and your diamonds. So you'll have your beautiful oval tanzanite stone centerpiece. You'll have the inner halo of your yellow diamonds and then the outer halo of your rounds that are alternating there again between rounds and baguettes. And then we go up the bail. So I love it. Fully incorporated the bail. The bail is actually covered in diamonds, outer rows of white, inner row of gorgeous yellow diamonds. And guess what? Your rhodium over sterling silver chain is included. So you're getting the chain included with your pendant, ready to wear. Get them all 3, and you're literally ready to walk out the door. You got your full set of jewelry. Like, hello, I'm going places, okay? I've got places to be in my tanzanite. So I'm going to drape this next to the neckline. This will be 20 inches. You do have a lobster claw closure. Look at that. Beautiful. I love what we do here at Shop Lassie. I love that we incorporate different gemstones. I mean, tanzanite and yellow diamonds. What a shocker, but like what a sweet surprise at the same time. Okay, price point on this, we are starting at $380. We're going to bring you down to $285. Y'all, we're giving you about $100 back, $95 back. $285 with a budget pay of $57. $57, make you holla, all right? These will be shop 17 for the pendant, shop 16 for the earrings, and shop 15 for the ring. So 15 through 17 for our tanzanite and yellow diamond collection. If you want any of these items, you're going to comment shop 15, shop 16, or shop 17. Isaac, I should write a book on how to save money, but I recommend people not waste $25 on my book. Isaac, you're so funny. I'm telling you, start a little comedy page. You could title your book, you should probably save money and not buy this or something like that. It'd be kind of funny. Okay, you guys, we're going to try to squeeze in one more item. And it's going to be quick. A year of Peacock for $20. My goodness, how do you get all these deals? I would love to get Peacock. Okay, we've got emerald. Kajin Zambian emerald with genuine earth mine diamonds. Beautiful emerald right there. The diamonds are in the snowflake design, so the halo is actually done in baguette cuts on those outer edges, and they're doing that. You know when I say they just throw out the dominoes? That's what I see here with your baguette cut diamonds. It's just like they threw out the dominoes and they're all scattered about. So you've got an inner halo of round diamonds, an outer halo of those scattered, and then those move down the band as well. The band has both round and baguette cut diamonds there. Now that Kajin Zambian emerald, that's an 8x6 millimeter. It's an 11, or not 11, it's a 1.11, so a carat 11. Look at the color. That is a dreamy emerald. Now, the Kajin mine, this is the mine that Hunter went to. This is the mine that the team went to. And they stopped mining. They actually were not bringing anything up out of the Kajin mine very shortly after the team left. So, this is going to be a gemstone to watch. This will be a gemstone to watch. Everything will be done in rhodium over sterling silver. 5-star rating. We have a size range of 6 through 10. Start price on this is going to be $470. We will take you down to $352.50. And then you've got a $70 budget pay. $70. Emerald, you guys, I mean, it's one of the top gems, right? Ruby, emerald, sapphire. Those are the gemstones we think of when we think of royalty, when we think of luxury. So if you can get yourself an emerald for $352, you're doing good. All right, you are doing good. Okay, friends, I will see you back here on January 20th. Make sure you tune in Saturday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time. I will be with Chuck Clemency on our television broadcast. You can check that out on shoplossie.com, on Roku, on YouTube. I hope to see you there. Isaac, love you, friend. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in for the first time. It is always nice to see new, fun, and also our familiar faces like sweet Isaac. Okay, guys, take care. God bless. Peace. We're out of here. Me and DJ are done.